How's my hair? Does it look okay? Okay. Do I have anything in my nose? No, no, no. Oh, hi, boys and girls. Oh, my turn next. Okay, all right. Well, hi again, Mrs. Darby, and I wanted to talk to you about some special letters in the alphabet. I call them my 4 favorite letter teams. Now, they're secret stories. You think you can? I think you're ready to hear them. You think you're ready to hear the secret stories? I don't know. Well, okay, you twisted my arm. I'll tell you about my secret stories. Now, they're called digraphs. Digraphs are when 2 letters are side by side in a word, but they make one sound. I know, crazy, right? Well, there's a story that goes along with them. There's this really fancy schmancy college called Harvard. Can you say that? You've got to put one hand on your belly and one hand in behind your back, and you go, Harvard. You got to sound kind of fancy. Well, some of the smartest people got together at this really fancy college called Harvard. And they went through all of their fancy, schmancy, smart books to see if they could figure out what the 4 favorite letter teams were that were found in most of the books in their college. Well, it took years for them to come up with it, but finally they said, by golly, we've got it. And they came up with the 4 favorite team letters. The first one is SH. Now, the secret story with SH is that S and H like to go to the library together. And we know from Mrs. Strickland, our librarian, that you have to use a whisper voice when you're in the library. Well, S and H, when they get together, they sometimes forget that rule. And people have to say shh to them. Maybe your mom and your dad have to say that to you. Maybe even your teachers. If your class gets a little too loud, they have to say shh. So that's one favorite letter team. The other favorite letter team is CH. Now, C and H like to go traveling together. And when they travel, they like to go by train. And when they get on that train, they say ch, 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 ch. It's also kind of like karate chop. Another favorite letter team is T and H. Now, T and H never, ever, ever should be side by side in a word. But I promise you, friends, that on every single page and every single book that you read, you will find T and H. They're side by side. The reason why that they should not be side by side is because they don't get along. And when they get together, they sometimes fight and they go. You have to stick your tongue in between your top teeth and your bottom teeth, and you go. Okay, kind of maybe when you get mad at a brother or a sister or a friend, you might stick your tongue out, which isn't very nice to do, by the way. But that's what T and H do. They stick their tongue out at each other and go. And the last secret story that I have to share with you, friends, is WH. Now, W and H, when they get together, they like to exercise. And one of their favorite things to do is run. And they like to run really fast as they can up that hill. And when they get to the top, they're so out of breath that they go trying to catch their breath. Kind of like a W sound, but a little fancier, okay? It's this little puff of air, Got to fill your cheeks up with air and go, wah, wah, wah. All right. Now it's your turn, friends. I want to see if you can figure out the favorite letter teams to the words that I am about to tell you. Let's see how you do.